What's up everybody, it's your boy Corey, KGQ Saint, back from the reaction video, back with early analysis, death battle. I'm gonna say, well, the title is Endgame Bakugo. Is way too strong, My Hero Academia, so yeah, they're going by versions, you know, towards the ending, like the strongest piece, towards the end of the series, My Hero Academia. They did with Deku when he fought Miles Morales. Got that fight with Deku and Asa Black Clover. Neither one of the series was fully complete. They just had the ending for Black Clover. A lot of people like the end of the issue with. But one issue was there because his family, the author of the crib, was actually he was going to do some stuff. Best regards, family. I think couple family. I think situation some of his family members, especially real close ones, were really sick, but he still wanted to do his best defense to manga. So anyway, I respect that. He still want to give you guys, you know, a good ending. And then a lot of people tend not to end it because they feel like it was rushed, but and then he still want to complete it at the same time, you know, do stuff for family, which I, as a man, I respect that. I ain't got no kids, nothing like that, but I respect that for real. So people get a hard time, just lay off the guy. Anyway, neither here nor there, this is Endgame Bakugo versus My Hero. I forgot who he's fighting, so yeah, it's been a minute since I checked out some stuff. But anyway, My Hero definitely had a good ending about it, but anyway, let's get into it, y'all. Let's see, everything looks good. Let me check. Yeah, everything looks good. So you already know, special question, comment below. Let me know what you want to react to. Let's get it.
Ah, Wiz, there's nothing like the smell of napalm in the morning, the rush of the shockwave, the flash of combustion. I love it when stuff goes boom.
And no one knows that feeling better than Katsuki Bakugo.
When your name literally means powerful bomb, it's no wonder he was born with the quirk Explosion. It lets Bakugo create humongous kabooms from his palms. I could only dream of having hands that rad.
Quirks are genetic superpowers that most humans are born with. Bakugo inherited his quirk from his parents. Specifically, it was a combination of his father's combustible acid sweat and his mother's glycerin skin secretions,
making Bakugo sweat basically like nitroglycerin. And the more he sweats, the bigger the booms. His parents basically made the perfect kid, absolutely oozing with shonen main character energy.
Bakugo felt similarly, so much so that he started bullying his childhood friend who happened to be born without a quirk.
Yeah, okay, he's kind of a snot-nosed turd sometimes, but come on, Wiz, the kabooms! They're so cool.
Quirks are a natural biological feature of a person's body. In the same way that we don't really think about walking or breathing, Bakugo's explosions became like any other limb, especially with his rigorous training.
Bakugo quickly picked up on how to use his explosions to obliterate anything in sight, block attacks, launch himself around, and quickly maneuver in midair at hypersonic speeds, which requires a ton of focus and on-the-fly calculations.
And despite getting this incredibly dangerous quirk when he was 4, he somehow never killed himself or anyone else that we know of. Bakugo was truly a prodigy, destined for greatness.
And his only goal was to surpass Japan's numero uno superhero and his personal idol, All Might. In Bakugo's mind, the only person who wins no matter what. Absolute victory. No problem for the main character.
Except Katsuki wasn't the protagonist that he thought he was. That would be Izuku Midoriya, the quirkless child Bakugo bullied. In truth, he was threatened by Izuku's tenacity despite being quirkless.
Really? That crybaby's the main character? Well, Bakugo's inferiority complex would only get worse when Deku somehow landed a quirk that was just as cool, and both were accepted to the same superhero high school, UA High.
There, he would learn to be a superhero and fully develop his ultimate moves.
Like flying through the sky faster than sound with turbo speed, blinding people with stun grenade, focusing his blasts into armor-piercing shots, or making a big-ass tornado of death.
The howitzer impact involves Bakugo spinning himself in midair with his explosions, building up a tremendous amount of swirling oxygen, and then igniting it all for one hell of a boom.
He's pretty smart when it comes to strategizing mid-fight. He even developed new techniques for his quirk faster than Deku did.
UA High also aided Bakugo's development by preparing him with his iconic Grenadier bracers, gauntlets that allow him to store up his sweat, gross, for prolonged bouts, or to release all of it at once in a single massive blast.
He's also got his hero suit, which helps him sweat faster in order to build up stronger attacks. Or the Strafe Panzer, these badass turrets mounted to his back that store his sweat as ammo. Okay, I'm sorry, Wiz, I like the kid, I dig his sick-ass powers, but I don't think I can handle the smell.
Well, there is good news. The glycerin he gets from his mom's side probably makes his skin flawless. He's gonna look like that for the next, 30 years.
An immaculate face card plus explosions versus smelling like 1,000 dead rat assholes. Well, while I try and figure that one out, come back next time as we cover Bakugo's opponent.
For record, let me do that for record. I haven't watched too many. I never seen Chainsaw Man. Might do it. Just take a look at it. That's why reading that name kind of reminds me of Tokyo Ghoul. It's just the one who, you know, I just want to say that. Chainsaw Man, didn't watch it. Might check it out. You get familiar with it. You guys saying should I check it out or should I not? But anyway, jump a comment, see who you think. Do you think you got the edge in this fight or not? But well, we shall see. You never know what might happen, especially the way how Metal Sonic beat Cell in that last fight. But anyway, make sure you give a like, comment, and subscribe. Have a fantastic day. Peace.